Okay, I'm gonna tell you fun ways to review body parts or face parts. This includes the family members. So this activity, you can review family members, you can do colors, or you could also use opposite words that are on our opposite lessons and songs. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna pick how do you want to do this game. You can do it with a photo of their family, so you can ask the kids to bring a photo of their family. You can do it with a portrait that they have drawn about their family, so they have to draw maybe 2 or 3 family members where they are very specific, and you could just do the face parts where they do the right color of eyes, the right color of hair. Or you can just do a sheet that you make for them where it says, mi blank tiene blank blank blank. It depends on how specific you want to be. So either way, this is how they're going to expose and talk about their family and talk about those other parts. And so they're gonna say, mi papá tiene ojos cafés. And so they either show their drawing or show the photo of that, or just read these before the friends. Mi mamá tiene mucho pelo negro. Mi hermano tiene 2 dientes blancos. Let's say it's a child, a baby. And in that way, they can talk about 2 or 3 family members that you want, and it's a lot of fun because they connect with their family. Now, I love monsters when we come to review body parts and face parts because you can do as many as you want and they're fun. Any child would love to draw a monster. So I used to have a sheet where I had a big space in the middle, and then I would have the parts on one side, all the parts that I want them to do in the monster. So I will have blank ojos, blank nariz, blank orejas, so they can, in the blank part, they can write how many parts they did. So for this activity, you do your monster, they do their monster, and the first activity will be that you are gonna see who drew as many parts as you drew, and whoever drew as many parts as you did gets a point. And after they get a point, they can come to the front and be the teacher and see who drew as many parts as he drew. So for example, we're gonna do ojos. So in my case, I'm gonna say, I'm the teacher, I will say, okay, mi monstruo tiene ojos. ¿Cuántos ojos tiene tu monstruo? How many eyes does your monster has? So the children have to say the phrase mi monstruo tiene. This is very important. So the child will say, mi monstruo tiene 5 ojos. Another one might say, mi monstruo tiene un ojo. So then you say, mi monstruo tiene 9 ojos. So if none of them had 9 ojos, but another child had 9 ojos, they can come, bring the paper and show you, hey, I have the same amount of parts, and that child gets a point. And then that child gets to come to the front, or if you rather just keep them all sitting, you can continue the game, everybody matching your parts. Okay, so that's the first game. The second game is gonna be about more parts or less parts, and we're gonna use the symbols of plus and less. So you can do 2 sheets of paper where you cannot see. If you write, you make sure you cannot see through. So you do a plus, and in the other sheet you do a less, and then you kind of mix them up and have a child choose a sheet of paper, and let's say the sheet of paper has plus, so then you're gonna play the game with whoever has more parts than you. And if they pick the less, who has less parts than you. So let's say you say, okay, Matthew, would you like to pick more or less? Or you can have him choose more or less, or you can have him get the piece of paper. And so let's say Matthew chooses more. So then you say, okay, mi monstruo tiene, we're gonna do ojos, guys. Mi monstruo tiene 8 ojos. And whoever has more than 8 eyes gets a point. Okay, and then the same way with less parts. It's super simple. I hope you guys enjoy it. The next one is going to be about movement. So we're going to gather in the rock, and we're just going to do the children are going to touch the parts that you're going to mention. Now, you can touch the parts yourself and have them follow you, or you can just say ojos, orejas, nariz, boca, and then do it faster, 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 faster until you trick them and they laugh, and it's just lots of fun. Or you can touch the part that is not the one that you're saying, so you trick them. In this way, you're not gonna go faster, you're just gonna try to trick them, or you do the right part. So for example, you say, okay, nariz, and everybody touches their nariz. Ojos, and whoever does this, instead of touching their ojos, you say, oh, I tricked you, and they can sit down, or you can just play more and more and have fun with it, tricking them and laughing. Okay, have a great play time and enjoy it.